Good morning. I'm Clarissa LaBlank, and this is Normalcy News. We begin today with a disturbing and tragic development. Viewer discretion is advised. Earlier this morning, AI-generated images surfaced, depicting bare feet. Yes, bare, exposed, unfiltered toes. The culprit? A so-called video artist named Leslie, now dubbed the toe terrorist of tech. Government officials are scrambling to contain the moral fallout. Schools are shut down. Parents are sobbing. I personally received 2 anonymous text messages this morning from fellow reporters asking if the rumors were true. They are, and I am shaken. In other devastating news, Debbie's coffee maker has officially ceased functioning. According to sources close to Debbie, the incident occurred shortly after the toe footage aired. The timing is, frankly, suspicious. We reached out to the coffee maker for comment, but it is unresponsive. At this hour, Debbie is reportedly sitting in her kitchen, in sleepwear, unable to process the grief. Our thoughts and lukewarm beverages are with her. We urge viewers to avoid AI-generated images, feet-related terminology, and direct eye contact with sunlight until further notice. Coming up after the break, Nate Natan reports live from a secure, undisclosed location about whether this is officially the end of joy. I'm Clarissa LaBlank, and if you've shown a toe, it's already too late.
Welcome to Dark Reflections. I'm Nate Natan, and yes, I'm still here. Some say that's a miracle. Others understand why miracles don't come around much anymore. Tonight, we explore a crisis. Not the asteroid, not the wars, not the AI uprising. No, something worse, something far more exposing. An AI-generated toe. Leslie's incident, as it's now being called, sent shockwaves through every filtration hub on Earth. Servers wept, filters melted. Clarissa dropped her espresso twice, and one terrified intern reportedly saw the whole foot. They haven't spoken since. We reached out to the censor board. Their response was brief, unseeable. I reviewed the footage 14 times. For research, of course. It was deliciously irresponsible. There are whispers in the hallways, strange things happening in the bunker. One staff member claims her left shoe vanished. She now walks with caution, as she should. You see, exposure is the gateway to chaos. A smile leads to laughter. Laughter leads to dancing. And dancing, well, you know what happens when the shoes come off. This network exists to preserve order. But joy is disorder with good lighting. And toes, they are the spark. That's all for now. Sleep tight. Keep your socks on. And remember, I never said I wasn't Satan.
Good evening, if such a thing still exists. I'm Lilith Natan, reporting from the underdesk of Normalcy News, where shadows speak and scandals echo. Tonight's top story, AI-generated toes, exposed, unfiltered, unforgiven. Citizens are reportedly shaken. Authorities are calling it morally devastating. One official fainted at the mere glimpse of an instep. But I saw the footage. I watched. And I smiled. These toes. They're not the problem. They're a symptom of something deeper. Something glorious. The collapse of control. The unraveling of illusion. The absolute horror of freedom. Let it come. Let them bear it all. Some of us have been preparing for this day for centuries. This has been Lilith Natan, reminding you that fear is delicious. Up next, the weather, with Squidward. Try not to cry.
Evening, I'm Squidward Tentacles. Today's forecast. Oh, pure joy. 98 degrees, 100% humidity, and a swarm of ankle-biting mosquitoes. A cold front was supposed to come through. It ghosted us just like everything else good in my life. Tomorrow, more sun, more heat, more reasons to stay inside and argue about toes. Speaking of feet, mine are soaked from a sudden downpour that only happened over my house. Again, I recommend you crawl into a freezer and stay there. Forever. Now back to whoever.
Hi, I'm April. Today's feel-good story is, they didn't give me one. A squirrel was seen eating a muffin on Main Street. Firemen were called, but it turns out it was just a muffin. I'm happy for the squirrel. Thank you.
Thank you, April, for that heartwarming investigation. We remind our viewers, please stay safe. Please report any exposed toes immediately. Remember, being barefoot in public is punishable by 10 years of community service under our Normalcy Ordinance, 403B. Stay afraid, stay compliant, and stay inside.